Hey look, we're in the right solar system. Huh. Hey, it's nighttime.
Need some more?
Let's sell some shit.
Anything I can help you with? I'm sure you can find something you like.
But can I sell? Ah, there we go. Yeah, I want to sell this one. I can't. Okay. But I can sell this one, right? Yay. We're keeping that one because that was the Mantis's ship. And I guess I can't get. I guess you can't sell your original ship. All right, we gotta find some additional vendors to sell some sheet.
You will be scanned as you enter the city. Please keep moving.
Because we're carrying a lot of crap.
No bounty. Clear.
you again. Can I get you something? Hey there. Good to see you again. Can I... Lucky for you, that is literally my job.
Well, that didn't help.
Catch you later.
Okay. Hello.
I think I can.
There is a bit more in the back. If you don't see what you want, feel. Oh, please take a look.
Hey. Oops. I didn't mean to sell that. Oh well. Okay.
Thanks for shopping at Jemison Mercantile.
Can I?
Thanks for buying all my shit that I keep picking up everywhere. That's another food place. They'll only buy food. Let's go down to the well. Do 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 do. There's a trade authority over here.
Private sector. Oh, that's where the real money's at. Keep it moving.
Thing about the trade business? Of course, of course. Pleasure dealing
All right,
with you.
we're underweight, so we're not going to. We can move at a proper speed now. All right. do a real mission here. We've been building up powers, but let's do this. Let's do a real main mission. That's over here. Shipping crate. It's quite a ways away. Oh, wait, hang on. There's apparently another one right here. This one's a little bit closer, so we'll go to this one first. And then we'll go to the other one.
Yes.
Alright. So there's an abandoned scrapyard, an industrial outpost, a scanner anomaly also on this planet. Wait. So is there a temple here to get power to? What is it? Idiom 2? Oh, there is. Huh. So there's a power and a. There's two main missions on this planet, okay? Well, we're doing this one. I hate looking for the anomalies just to get powers. Pilgrim's resting place. Gonna say, did I hear another ship land somewhere? Life signs. Interesting. I don't think I've seen that before. So I do think this is part of one section. Occupied cave? Haven't seen that before either. I've seen caves. I've never seen occupied caves. Why does it look like I'm going to walk into an occupied camp? Recall again that my mind is my own. And I'll read these all in order once I find them all, I guess. Somehow I walked right past that one twice. Okay. So let's read all the pilgrim's writings and see what it says. Alright, number 1. The credulous simplification of mundane humans never ceases to amaze me. My worst instincts, evil spirit, draw me towards a form of contempt for them, but I remember that I am privy to that which they are not. I cannot and should not judge them for a lack of vision, when I know very well the blinders which obscure their sight I once wore myself, after all. I hope for their sake that they may someday understand, but for my sake I wish to be left alone. Okay, see, so right off the bat, this makes me think aliens, right? So, the pilgrim is an alien that has discovered the truth about unity and the artifacts, and hates people, well, feels hate towards people who don't know what it is, but also understands that they don't know any better yet. Sort of. Alright. So here's the crux of my troubles. To accomplish anything, I need to work with other people. I need assistance, I need workers, I need hands. As we work together, they inevitably ask questions that I can never help, and I can never help talking. It starts innocently enough. They want to understand how someone who believes in science can also believe in the divine, or they have their own misunderstanding instilled by some borderline religious remnant. My weakness is my inability to let alone. I want them to understand, so I try gently as I might to nudge their minds along the right path. Then there are follow-ups and followings. The trouble is that I genuinely care for these people. It would be so much easier if I didn't. Okay, so whatever it is that he's trying to accomplish, he couldn't do on his own. So it sounds like he reached out to humans for help. And I'm guessing it sounds like it's some sort of religious thing. Or spiritual thing of some sort. And that it's not something that can be explained, but must be learnt firsthand. And he's come to care for these people that are working with him. Today, in a soft voice, my assistant asked me if there was anything above the unity. It was all I could do to keep from shouting that I could scarcely comprehend the misunderstanding that would lead to such a question. It was asked honestly, and I answered as best I could, but if even my closest confidant here can fail to grasp the most basic of truth, why am I bothering to explain any of it to any of them? Every word that drops from my mouth gets gobbled up, misheard, misremembered, misunderstood, and mistranslated before I can issue the slightest clarification. People are necessary, but people are madness. I attempted to withdraw, to go off alone, to commune with unity in my own way. They followed. Of course they followed. So unity is a god of some sort? I lost a bit of peace, a piece of peace. Is that anything? Is that funny? Why am I always trying to be funny? Have they driven me mad at last? Is there a difference between writing to myself and talking to myself? The former certainly seems to be acceptable than the latter. I recall again that my mind is my own, and that even if only it exists, that is sufficient for me to believe in everything else. The unity has restored me once more. This time, I act alone for now. Myself as a formidable opponent. I should have expected as much, but vanity is thankfully not among my vices. Regardless, it turns out that time spent in solitude is, in my case, time with a very sick man, or whatever it has become. I don't like this person. I find myself thinking about the various paths of my possible futures. I imagine continuing on the road, acquiring more power, more knowledge, more development of myself. I imagine passing through once more to another world to begin the process anew. What is notable here, that road does seem gratifying. Every step is one of intrinsic reward, and I feel myself anticipating the pleasures and seeing a more contented version of myself in that future. Then, for the sake of considering all possibilities, I imagine if I took a different path, if I stopped running, stopped seeking to gather my own power, if instead I embraced twinges of compassion I feel in my heart, and let myself care for the people who seem to gather about me whenever I try to work. If I simply lived and taught, and perhaps brought others to the light and died. That road also seems gratifying. I also see a contented version of myself in that future. Here's the difference, though. When I stop to think about the glories I could achieve for myself, the pleasure fades nearly immediately. When I stop thinking about saying and building something, the feeling endures. There is something more sustainable about it, more fulfilling. I don't know what the difference signifies, but I am grateful for the time that I have taken to notice it. So is the pilgrim a starborn? If you came seeking the right answers, you know what question to ask. Where's the food? What is unity? I don't know what the correct answer is. I might never. Increasingly, though, I am comfortable with not knowing. The more I reflect on being here in the world in this time, the more I think it is preciously where I need to be. This time will be different. It won't be about me, so I won't have to run. I can actually build something with intent instead of scrambling to fix something that others create in my name. It can be something beneficial. I can be something beneficial. I'm leaving behind that other person. The world has no place for him. Let him die. Let me live to enlighten the blessed universe before me. You have found the end of my journey, but to know everything, you must find its beginning. On Hyla 2, the island hides the scorpion, and the scorpion's sting hides the truth. Interesting.